Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I am working on my lighting. I know that when I'm in this room my lighting has been pretty rough, so hopefully this video is better, but it's hard to tell when you're looking just at the camera, so once I edit it we'll see. But forgive me for my lighting issues. Hopefully soon I will get it all figured out. So besides that, in December, I listened to 7 audiobooks and read 9 physical books. So I had a good reading month. I have been kind of sustaining that like 14-15 average the last few months. So that's been pretty good. I don't know if that's obviously something I can keep up forever, but it's worked out. I participated in 3 readathons this month. I started with the 'Tis the Season-a-thon, and that was just the first week in December, I think. And then I did the Oh What Fun readathon, and that was the like week before Christmas, I believe. And then now I'm in the Demigod-a-thon, which is reading, I guess I'm not really rereading because I only read the first one, rereading the Percy Jackson series. And I did end up finishing The Lightning Thief this week because we were snowed in. So I had 2 days where I pretty much couldn't leave the house because we got over a foot of snow and the city just could not get it cleaned up fast enough. So I had a lot of good reading time. So I did finish that one right away. But let's just go through pretty quick. I have a lot obviously, so I don't want to have this video gone forever. So let's start with my 3-star reads. I only had 3 stars at the bottom, so that's good. I had, an okay month, pretty average books. The Family Upstairs I listened to on audio. It just felt like anticlimactic to me. Like, I just thought I kept thinking something was coming, and it just didn't really come, and it just seemed to wrap up too well. So it just wasn't the thriller I thought I was getting into, I guess. So maybe that's my fault for thinking it was something that it wasn't, but I struggled a little bit with that one. The next one was 25 Days Till December, and I gave that one 3 stars as well. It just got a lot of things happened and a lot of storylines were going on, and it just felt like it was too much. I really liked, so essentially she had made this advent calendar for her son, and like every day they were working with that advent calendar, and I really liked that. But then that kind of fell to the wayside and all these other issues came up. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. So that made me really struggle with it. My next 3-star read, actually that maybe was it. 1, 2, oh, Christmas by the Lighthouse. That was another one too where I was really liking it, and then it got really dramatic and felt like it was more than a Lifetime movie. Like it felt like a CW show or something. So it went over, or Bravo, it just went over the deep end. So that one I just struggled with too. For my 4-star reads, I read Skipping Christmas. I really liked that one. The movie stayed pretty true to it, so that was fun. So I read the book and then watched the movie. So that was really fun to see. It just, good Christmas feels, and I think we've all like, oh, Christmas is a lot sometimes, and we think we want to skip it. So I really did like that. I read The Christmas Carol for the Oh What Fun-a-thon, and it was the first time I think I've read any Dickens. And I loved it. I thought it was witty. I thought it was well written. I liked the prose. I just really liked it. I fell in love with the story, and I was thinking that it would be kind of drudgy to go through. So I'm super excited to read more Dickens now after that one. Nope, that was a 5-star. The next one is My True Love Gave to Me. I just returned it to the library today. But just another collection of Christmas stories. I really did enjoy that one. Some of them were better than others, but good cozy Christmas feels. The next one was finally a physical book I have, Let It Snow. I enjoyed this so much more than I enjoyed the show on Netflix. The show on Netflix was so loosely based on this. But I thought it was cool how all 3 stories wove together. It was just, like your normal teen Christmas read, so I thought it was really good. Let's see, the next one is The Christmas Sisters. This one is not at all what I expected it to be. I thought it was gonna be like a Hallmark movie, but I thought that it did such a good job, like, looking into the lives of, oh, and my camera battery's flashing. Looking into the lives of each of the sisters and really delving into the characters. I thought the characters were really well written, so I really enjoyed this one. The next one was 10 Blind Dates, which I read for the Oh What Fun-a-thon. I really enjoyed that one too. It was cute. She goes, you know, her family sets her up on these dates. I thought it would be a super cute show, which maybe it will be. I don't remember if that's one they're going to adapt. I feel like a lot of books that came out this year are getting adapted to either a show or a movie. So that one was really cute. The next one was the Green Glass House. I always struggle to say that. That was another one I read for the Oh What Fun-a-thon. It was a middle grade. He was an adopted kid that lived in this inn with his family that kind of had more rough characters come to the house to stay. And I thought it was interesting. I didn't love it as much as some people did, but I really enjoyed it. A Curse So Dark and Lonely, I started it on the airplane coming back from Thanksgiving vacation, and I really enjoyed it. I'm super excited for a Heart So Fierce and Broken. I think the retelling of Beauty and the Beast was awesome. It was really well done. So that one is definitely one I really enjoyed. And Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. I read this a while ago, like years ago, and actually gave it 3 stars. And I ended up giving it 4 after finishing it yesterday. I think just reading it from the context of it being a middle grade and just the detailing that goes into it. And for someone, I don't really know a whole lot about Greek mythology, so I'm excited to like learn as I'm reading this. So coming at it from a new point of view and being open-minded about it, I really liked it. I'm having a hard time not wanting to jump into the next part of the series as I'm wading through the readathon, because we're doing like 1 a week for the rest of January. And then, let's see here, my 5-star reads. I'm going to start with Capturing the Devil. This one I know is a little controversial. Some people really loved it and some people didn't. I agree with a lot of people that the hunting the murderer and trying to figure out the mystery was a little bit lacking. I definitely want to know more about H.H. Holmes, I think his name is. So I really want to read The Devil in the White City, because that part was super thrilling to me. But looking at it just from the characters and the Audrey Rose and Thomas relationship, I did like that. I liked the way it ended up. I liked the way that he loves her no matter what. So I kind of like the drama of his family, and Audrey's grandma is amazing. So I really liked that part. Let's see where we are. The Afterlife of Holly Chase, I also gave 5 stars. I know that this one too is kind of jarring for some people, just can't handle it, and some people love it. I know it was goofy. I know that it wasn't, you know, a classic for the rest of the life, but I thought it was perfect. Reading it for the Oh What Fun-a-thon, with the cozy Christmas feels, I really enjoyed it. I loved reading The Christmas Carol after it and seeing how they all intertwine, because it is a Christmas Carol retelling. So I thought it was well done. I really enjoyed it. Definitely gives you some things to think about in life. I just finished Every Heart a Doorway was it yesterday too? Or a couple days ago. I actually listened to it while we were shoveling, threw my earbuds in underneath my hat and shoveled for a couple hours while I was listening to it, so it was perfect. Those books, like anything with boarding schools or falling into doorways, I'm into. So I actually just started the 2nd book in the Wayward Children series about Jack and Jill. I'm loving that series. I can't believe I haven't read it before, because it's totally up my alley. And let's see here, I think the last one, which I'm sure you're sick of hearing me talk about it at this point, the last one was The Starless Sea. I love this. This is my new baby. I'm just obsessed with it. So I just think about it all the time after I've read it. So I love that books that like just stick with your soul. I am super excited to reread it again after I give myself some time with some other books. I think Erin Morgenstern is amazing. I just want to live inside her brain and just experience life through her eyes and her imagination. It's very inspiring. I am definitely like thinking of some things I want to write in 2020, and I really want to actually sit down and write in 2020. And finding all these things I love in the books like really makes me think I need to write something along the doors in magical worlds and boarding school situations. But this was one of my top books of 2019. So lucky to have been able to buy it and read it this month. I would love to know what your favorite books of December were. What should I read next? I actually have the day off of work, so I am hoping to read a lot more. I am reading The Girl Who Drank the Moon and listening to, what is it called? Down Among the Sticks and Bones. So hopefully I'll get some good reading in today, maybe finish another book for December, but it is the 31st today, so I'm not going to push myself to have to finish anything today. But anyway, I hope you have a fabulous New Year's Eve. I'm going to post this tomorrow, and a happy New Year's Day. And I will see you more in 2020.